expand the scope and to think much wider in terms of the prompting I put together. So this one here is one which can be done from inside the free version of Copilot Chat. So the M365 Copilot Chat. So M365copilot.com as the URL. But if you go there, log in using your Enter ID, you can start to do this. Yes, you can do. Excuse me. You can do the simple prompts, but I love this. So this is the generation of a lesson plan, and for me, a lesson plan isn't just about the lesson plan. It's about setting up that lesson plan, and then it's about creating the questions or a quiz at the end of it. So there's so many different elements that we forget because we're just focusing on one thing. So I'll take you through these very quickly because I know it's a lot of text on the screen, but basically you can see my color coordination when it comes to that whole goal, context, source, and expectations. But you'll see I've got my prompt purpose at the top
Yeah.
inside of there. Then I define the subject matter. So in this case, it's critical thinking and customer service. I know it's a bit of a bland a bland subject, but the idea is that you change the purple bit. That's your source. That's you inside of there.
Yeah.
Then context is around the language level. So again, I've set this to organization employee. We could change that to it's going to be for an 8-year-old, 9-year-old, 12. It's going to be for somewhere where English is a second language, and so on. So we can change that inside of there. And the final one is creating that synopsis. The whole point of this is you give Copilot a framework to work from. And so once we've got that framework, we can then go and create the lesson plan itself. But
Oh,
there's less text here because we've done a lot of the upfront work. So this second prompt is we refer back to the synopsis,
yeah.
that we've got our purpose, we've got our subject, we've got our language level, which have all been defined before. But what we're just changing here is how long is that session length going to be? Is it 30 minutes? Is it an hour? 1.5? Is it a day, 2 days? So we define how much time we have, and then we ask it to create that lesson plan based on the subject matter. And because this is all in the same session, it understands, it knows what subject matter means. I don't have to redefine what that means inside of here. And then the final piece is the quiz. So generate the quiz. And again, the green bit is what's the number of questions? What is the difficulty? Again, I've used a very bland version of medium based on a low, medium, and high. Okay, it doesn't mean anything, but the idea, I want people to actually change this. This is me putting forward an idea, a proof of concept to put a quiz together. And then we describe the quiz properties. Is it multiple choice? Are we looking for a discussion? But whatever happens, we want to get the answers, and we need to check that the answers are correct. So that's what that lesson plan's all about. So if we go inside of the M365 Copilot chat, so the first thing we do is we generate that synopsis. So I've just pasted this in. What we're able to do is share these prompts. So we just need to click a button, and we can put that prompt straight into the chat window. But so the first thing is we create the synopsis, and it's really good. And it gives me the links to what critical thinking is all about from a customer service perspective. And
Yeah.
then I've got this edit pages section where I can now start to produce all my to have all my information in one place, so not just in the chat. And then I carry on to the lesson plan, and same thing. We go through. We just change the hours, the timing on there. So now we have a lesson plan. So we've got all the different sections. We have the objectives, the activities, the questions. So we're always measuring engagement as part of that lesson plan, and we've done that as part of this setup. And same thing, we can now edit in pages, and because we're in the same session, it just appends it to the same page. And the idea here is that we're able to put all of this together, review it, and start to create our lesson plan in real life, not just this draft. We can also do that expansion. So being able to say to the as a trainer, I want to expand a specific section, so maybe there weren't enough notes, and so I can expand it. So again, we're just now having this. It's great. Natasha, I love this is because
It's
we've given all
fabulous.
this information up front. Yeah, yeah, we've given all this information up front, and we can ask it to expand. Now, in that final piece is we get it to generate the quiz, and again, now again based on context of the session, we just need to put in the number of questions, difficulty, and then it goes away and puts those. Not only puts the questions together, it also gives us the answer sheet, so we can check the answers and validate them and make the changes as we need it. And yeah, and that's the final piece. We just do editing pages, and off we go. So that's really it, Natasha. I just wanted to show that
Really good.
we can. Yeah, I'm very proud of this one, but I can show that we can get complex even in the free version, and it's not just about a couple of lines. Look how detailed we can get as part of a response if we just understand the best way to prompt and get responses out of Copilot.
Yeah, and I think that's a great example. As you say, you don't need the paid version to be able to see
No,
value. Your users can be using it to deliver value outside of the M365 applications.
yeah.